Since the early 1970s, census reports have shown an exponential growth in Hispanic population in the United States. The rough estimate of about 47.8 million is projected to more than double to 102.6 million by the year 2050. While Hispanic population has continuously grown, the opposite can be said of education. In 2000, only 10% of Hispanics had earned a bachelor's degree or higher, compared to 34% of whites and 18% of African Americans. Those numbers become smaller when looking at graduate work. Hispanics earn a mere 4% of all master's degrees and close to 3% of doctoral degrees. Although Latinos are among the least educated groups in the United States, they are beginning to move in a more positive direction than those of the 1970s. Understanding why a student selects a certain university over another can be for various reasons. Consider a student with a modest B average and ranks in the top half of their graduating class. It seems that they can go to any school in Texas. The purpose of this research proposal is to gain a better understanding of why Hispanic seniors who rank in the top half of their graduating class select Angelo State University. It's my hypothesis that the research will indicate overall cost and relative location to family as contributed largely to their decision-making process. The finding of the proposal can be used to enhance existing marketing plans, but more importantly, by outreach programs and admissions staff at Angelo State to better understand why local Hispanic students select ASU and improve their credentials of a Hispanic Serving Institute. For the purpose of this study, the participating candidates are Central High School and Lakeview students who rank in the top half of their class and have identified Angelo State as the college that they're attending after graduation. The data would be collected by using three research instruments: face-to-face interviews, a survey, and hosting focus groups. In a perfect situation, the data could be gathered in as quickly as 2 weeks, 1 week for each school. While the interviews would be effective, they are also the most challenging in terms of time commitment. Students are involved in lots of extracurriculars, so providing other means of data collection can still account for their valuable insight. That's not to say that a student who does participate in an interview won't be allowed to participate in the survey or the focus group. In fact, we would encourage that they participate in all three areas. With that being said, the survey isn't going to be completed in an old-fashioned pen and paper method. I would reach out to the students electronically and utilize a host service like SurveyMonkey. Knowing that this generation is of the internet with an attention span of no less of 20 minutes, the survey would try to capture as much data as they can using only 10 minutes of their time. The survey would be in the neighborhood of 20 questions, ranking student priorities in terms of college with how much a student agrees or disagrees with the decision. The instrument will still show an overall trend that can be analyzed and interpreted. After analyzing all three test instruments, we can see that those factors that influence our population of students to select ASU and use them to cater to an emerging ethnic group pursuing higher education.